What's going on, guys? We're back with another replay analysis. This one of Little Spice. And I lost what he was. Hold on. Diamond 2, Division 1. So, on the lower end of Diamond, or right in the middle, I guess you would say. And this is 2v2. Obviously, he's trying to work his way to a Grand Champ eventually. That's his goal. But we'll see how that goes. He's playing with Malice, playing with a friend that he says is a little bit worse than him. But he's still trying to work this out. I assume Malice is a new player. He's only a pro, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But let's start this replay over. So we'll talk a little bit about twos of playing with a weaker player as well as we go through here. See how the face-off goes. It's a good face-off. Works out. Almost scores a goal because of it, but at least puts a lot of pressure on them. And let's see what Malice does here. Nice little chip out. Let's see if he can neutralize that. So that's all you really want, is to always beat one player if you can. And that play, not the greatest from the blue side, but I like the idea from Little Spice. Like, you know what? If you're going to deflect this really well, you deserve the goal. If not, I will save it. So it's a good idea to just sit back and wait it out. One thing I would do is I would, when you're playing with a weaker player in twos, probably let him... Just tell him, like, ball chase a little bit more and, like, see if he can win some challenges that lead to you getting some open space. We'll see if that comes true here. But at the same time, you could just take it all on your own and do it yourself as well. Right here, this is a good play by Little Spice. He gets bumped, which actually really helps him, like, get that momentum. And then the player in the other team, Orium, or Orim, just doesn't read this well. You see how he's like underneath the ball, so he's trying to get an angle on it, but this wastes so much time. And by the time he goes for it, he's already been beaten. And this is one of those plays where if you're not confident in how you're going to play off those walls, it becomes extremely difficult to win some of these plays. And this play in particular, a Little Spice wins out. Well done from him. That's a goal. Doesn't do anything fancy, though. He just drives straight to the net. I want to see some backflips. I want to see some turtling. Saw nothing there. So, like, this play right here, I would have Malice go for the kickoff, and they do, which works out. Malice neutralizes it, just leaves it. Okay, alright. Good play here. Another win, just getting up there faster than the other team. And he doesn't even actually go that fast at it for Little Spice, because he doesn't want to necessarily center it because he didn't know if someone was going to challenge it right away. So it's not a bad play. Turns it into a play where he can regain control of the ball, or at least get a 50-50. So that kind of works out. And I understand what he's trying to do. It seems like Malice is going to... So they're doing the opposite. Probably just have Malice be on the defensive end and do the easier clears, while we see Little Spice trying to be a little bit more aggressive, and then Malice will come out when Little Spice has to go back. Once again here, Little Spice just winning challenges over and over again. He said he was champion. He was a former champion, but since he's playing with his friend, he's been deranking a little bit. And that's going to happen. But it shows right here that he's been a lot faster to the balls than the other team. Just shows, like, the difference from Champion 1 to maybe a Diamond 2. And this play, again, all he does here is just push this ball forward. And sometimes that's all you need to do. And then you just wait it out. See the type of hit they're going to get. And if they get none, then you just take it and take the goal. Well done there. And around this level, around the diamond ranks, a lot of times it is just about, like, where the ball is on the field. If you can just throw it on their side of the field enough, eventually, like, mistakes are going to come out to force an easy goal. Right here, he drives a little bit forward. So on these plays, like, when you're on defense and you know that they're going to boom it, try not to drive forward when you're about to go for the aerial, because you don't have to necessarily clear it out. You just want to clear it to a corner. So right here, he drives forward because he wants to get momentum on it to clear it out, when honestly, he should just try and jump from a standstill and then just clear it to a corner. A nice soft hit. So you see there, he drives forward. It causes him not to be able to get the height on the ball. Instead, he could have been on goal line and easily deflected that away. It didn't really matter. He didn't score, but still something to note. Good save there, but this is one of those plays where the twos got baited in. Like, this is a play you never want to go for from Air DJ. So this is like 2v2 in a nutshell, is when someone tries to pass it to you, don't always go for the shot, wait for the rebound. And here, this pass is way too close to the goalies. You should not be going for this wall. You should be waiting for the rebound and then try and score off the rebound. Instead, Air DJ goes for this and takes them both out of the play. Luckily, this ball takes a little while to come down, so Little Spice can't score it right away. But that's one of those main plays in 2v2 where you always want to wait for those rebounds. And it's the same way on the other side. Like, if you're a goalie, one of the best things to do in 2v2s is when they are doing one of those crossing passes or like a pass off the corner, learn how to shoot that ball. Learn how to get up quickly and throw it high and throw it on net, because that's one of the goals you'll score a lot in 2v2. But we'll continue here. Malice going up, putting that pressure on, and now this is where Little Spice can come in, waiting for that rebound. And that was a decent shot. Obviously hits it right at the guy, but hey, it happens. It's a little bit difficult to try and read those sometimes when the ball's coming out and you're coming in so quickly, so I can't fault him too much for that. One thing I would do here, though, is on his way out of the net, see how he has like some momentum going forward? What he should do is just drive up and out of the net, use his boost, and just drive so upside down, outside the net, then use a front flip, then air roll out, and you'll be like midfield in no time. Instead, he turns around, wastes a lot of momentum here, wastes a lot of boost this way as well, and he's not even close. Like, if he would have flipped out of this net, he would probably be pretty close to where Malice is now, or at least at that boost pad. Instead, he's a little bit further back and has 0 boost. He still gets back in time, but the problem is, since he was further back, he has to like kind of rush a little bit more to get back to make a play, and he just rushes a little bit too much and can't make this touch. Like, if he was a little bit closer, he probably could feel like he could slow down just a bit and maybe make that play. So that could have been the difference between a goal and not, but they don't score. Well, not yet anyway. Never mind, they do score, and there's the goal. And this is just awkward. 0 boost. He's in an awkward spot. Malice is also right on top of him, so it's a very difficult play to make. The problem is the ball kind of creeps up on him. Like, if the ball would have been a little slightly to the right, could have very easily just thrown it to the right side of the field or his car. But it kind of creeps up on him, so it's like right on top of him, and then it's a very difficult play to make. And this is one of the plays that it's when you're a shooter. Now, this is not really a shot, but sometimes it's a good idea to throw it directly at a goalie if he's sideways, because he has no momentum and can't push the ball in any direction, and usually like it'll just pop out for an easy rebound, sort of like this. And right there, just an awkward play, and Little Spice can't do much with it. We go on the face off. He clears it to the left, and honestly, in 2v2, like, if you're not expecting your teammate to do as much, you should probably watch where the other guy is going, not the face-off guy on blue team, but you see the other guy, Air DJ, he goes also to the left side of the field. So this is when you want to try and win this ball to the right. Just throw it into open space. Don't let Air DJ, the one with the 100 boost, make a play. But instead, he does throw it left, which is kind of like a win usually in kickoffs, but not particularly in this one. And it gives Air DJ a chance to make a play. I'm surprised Air DJ didn't come up quicker there, but whatever. And Malice has a chance to move this ball out. It doesn't get the correct angle on it, just throws it against the wall. And again here, we see Little Spice creeping out of the net just a little bit too much. And right there, he started creeping out of the net. And I see this a lot with players, is when like someone takes time on the ball, then the goalie slowly creeps out of the net because he thinks about challenging it. But the problem is, you think about challenging it, but you shouldn't start driving out of your net until you know that you're going to challenge it. And here, like Little Spice, he could have backed up further, and it's not really about him creeping out of the net, it's about him not backing up enough, I should say. But it's a similar case, and luckily that didn't turn into a goal. Now Malice trying to clear this out. And Little Spice just waiting for a pass or waiting for the rebound. He was a little bit worried. I'm surprised he falls back this far, because honestly, this ball is probably not going to be that good of a clear, and both are on the wall. So the thing, let's remember, is like, when someone's going for a clear, can they shoot it on net with a lot of power? Okay, then you fall back. And if they can't do that, can they make a pass and then have someone else shoot it on net? Say it goes over my head lightly, then you fall back. The problem is both of them are on the wall. No matter what, like, even if this is the best clear they could possibly get, it might go over his head, barely, but he'll have control of the ball because no one will be around from the blue team. So he kind of bails on this play a little bit too much. I would have stayed up because, again, there's really no threat of a goal here, and you can always drive back. So he falls back extremely far, kind of takes him out of the play for a chance at a shot, but he still has control of the ball here. It did spill out to him at least, but I would have liked him to be a little bit closer just in case. Nice play there from Malice, and that's exactly what I want to see. It's just Malice pushing up, just trying to cause chaos. Like, the ball chase mechanics are not that difficult compared to, like, playing defense or anything like that. Like, if he's just ball chasing and trying for 50-50s, they will spill out for a shot for Little Spice, and right there was a perfect example. And we continue. Oh, he gets the boost grab. A little bit of field side flip, man, but good save by Malice. Now, Malice, again, there, he should have been pushing up. He should just be that, like, aggressive player. But again, he's cautious because he's not probably as mechanically gifted, so he thinks, oh, maybe I shouldn't go. But right there, definitely should have went. It turns into, like, Air DJ just getting, like, an easier chance for a play. And right there, again, like, Little Spice crept up a bit, but this time he makes the challenge work because he knows he has Malice as backup. And gets it around the other player once again. And honestly, he probably should have stayed for this play. I'm shocked he didn't stay. So both players are out of net. There's no one there. And I understand to trust Malice, but he's closer to the play. And if this ball creeps down, or if this turns into a juicy rebound, which it's about to because Air DJ hits a very soft play, he could have had a chance at a goal, or at least to set up a goal. So I'm surprised he left. Again, there was real no threat of them clearing the ball really quickly. So he could have stayed up, and then he could have retreated later if needed. Good touch once. Doesn't get the second touch. Like, he's trying to see exactly where Orum's going to make a play. Right here, when he starts turning, is the play where you should probably jump at this point and just throw it over his head because you know he started to turn. It won't be a shot on net, but it will be a play, like, into their corner, and he can grab the mid-boost and wait for a rebound. So he waits just a little bit too long and loses out on that 50-50. It works out. Just guarding that middle of the net. Orum misses the shot, and honestly, like, this is a play Malice has to come out for. Once this challenge happens, you see how he backs up? He's just retreating, but he should really be, like, getting ready to block any angle. Like, you don't want someone to just shoot cleanly on your net, and he could have just drove out and jumped at it at least and blocked most of the net because that's a really weird angle. But it doesn't work out. But we see Little Spice get the clear. Now Malice is on the run here, trying to make something happen. Doesn't. A good play there from Little Spice to not get enticed by this play. Like, he doesn't notice the other car until, like, last second here by Air DJ. And then he retreats instead of trying to jump at that ball. So that's good. Will be another tough play here. Little Spice gets a little bit awkward here because you can't tell, like, if it's going to hit the corner of the wall or the flat part. It hits the flat part, so it comes out a little bit more. Or at least more of the flat part. So he got a little confused, but at least he jumped to try and block some angles. But he was pretty far away from the shooter. And here's another quick clear. And Little Spice might be able to do something with this. Probably going to turn into more of a pass, if anything. But Orum made a good play to get it out. It's not a bad idea to try and throw it quickly around your net because you know that the other guy is not going to be there for a center. So just trying to get it away from Air DJ works out pretty well. And the aerial dribble, once again, doesn't have any boost.
60 seconds left.
Surprised there that he didn't actually just try to get a pass off right there. Like, if he would have broke and then kind of dove at it, he might have got a pass off. But, like, Air DJ's there as well, so he probably respects the play from Air DJ
left on the clock.
and allow Malice to come out to do something. But he doesn't have any boost there, so can't really get the shot. Honestly, on this play, when you have no boost, you're probably better off trying to dribble it and then go for a flick. Those are very difficult, obviously. I'm not sure if he's able to do that. But when you have zero boost, going for the dribble to a flick is probably your best option because you get, like, the most power on it. But he did not opt to go for that. Going for another aerial dribble. And they've been working, like, pretty easily, like, on this team. It seems like they can't really read it. So well done here. Nice shot off the bar and in. And they had no chance of this at all. Like, Air DJ, we'll watch him. He goes up the wall. And if you're going to go up the wall, one, it's harder to save because it's harder to wall aerial and get into a perfect spot. But honestly, I think he's screwed here either way because this is a good aerial dribble where it never lands at the goal line. Like, usually I tell people, sit at the goal line, wait for the play. Right here is a little bit of a tougher play for Air DJ because he was still on the way back. But Little Spice does a perfect aerial dribble where it goes off the bar and in. So sit on the goal line would have still been difficult. He might have been able to jump and make the save, but makes it very difficult, and Little Spice, well done there with the aerial dribble. Carrying his team to victory. Nice face-off win. Again, like, blue team is just doing a terrible job at trying to challenge at the right times. Letting Little Spice just have, like, free reign on this map. Like, winning challenge after challenge after challenge. So, it's working out for him. But it's more about the slow speed of blue or the bad challenges that he's pulling out here. Another goal here. And again, like here, he's just waiting. We're waiting for that bad rebound. He gets it, throws it to the right side of the net. Barely, but he does. And gets the goal. So well done. Nice shot. We got 15 seconds left, and that's it. The forfeit comes out. Little Spice is the winner with Malice. And honestly, like, I like to see this. When you have a friend coming in, you want to teach him the game, and you want to have some fun. And it looks like Malice is probably having a good time. He's trying to practice a lot. And sure, Little Spice is losing some rank because of it, but they're having a good time. And that's what Rocket League's all about. Bring in some friends, have some fun, play with them. Even if your rank suffers a bit from it, if that's what they enjoy, is playing against like tougher opponents to help them get better quicker, I'm all for it. So that'll do it for this replay analysis. Thank you so much, Little Spice, for sending it in, and thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Later.